We know that many of you love mythological characters, so today we bring you one of the most important deities in Greek mythology, Zeus. He is called Jupiter by the Romans, the most powerful god of all Greco-Roman deities. Son of Cronus and Rhea, he was the youngest of their descendants. Cronus had several children with his sister, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. But he swallowed them as soon as they were born, because his parents Gaia and Uranus had revealed to him that he was destined to be overthrown by his own son. But when Zeus was about to be born, Rhea asked Gaia for advice to save him. Thus, she hid on the island of Crete and gave birth to her son. Then she tricked Cronus by giving him a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes that Cronus immediately swallowed, thinking it was the little boy. Zeus has been raised on Crete by Amalthea, who is sometimes depicted as a nymph and sometimes as a goat. She hung the cradle on a tree so that the child would be suspended between the land, the sea, and the sky, and thus be invisible to his father. And thanks to the Curetes, who performed noisy dances with shields and spears, they prevented Cronus from hearing the child's cries. When he became an adult and learned of his past, Zeus, with a potion, forced Cronus to vomit the stone, and then his other children, in the reverse order in which he had swallowed them. In this way begins the reign of Zeus and his brothers, the Olympian gods. Later, he freed the brothers of Cronus who were in Tartarus, the Hecatoncheires and the Cyclopes. As a token of gratitude for freeing them, the Cyclopes presented him with thunder and lightning. In a war called Titanomachy, Zeus and his brothers, the Hecatoncheires and the Cyclopes, fought against Cronus and other titans, who were defeated and imprisoned in Tartarus. After this battle, Zeus shared the world with his older brothers by drawing lots. Zeus received the sky, Poseidon the waters, and Hades the underworld. His grandmother, Gaia, was resented with Zeus and how he had treated the Titans, because they were her children. And soon after ascending the throne as king, he had to fight with another of his uncles, the monsters Typhon and his wife, Echidna. He defeated the first by trapping him under a mountain, but he left Echidna and her children alive. As for his sentimental life, this god is known for his numerous infidelities with lovers, and not only with other gods, but also with mortals and nymphs. He first married Metis, but Gaia prophesied that Metis would give birth to a baby who would be destined to rule the world. And Zeus ate his wife when she was pregnant. Later, he married Themis, with whom he had offspring. And finally, he remarried for the third time with his sister, Hera, with whom he also had several children such as Ares, Hebe, and Hephaestus. It is said that Hera was very jealous of his love conquests and became the enemy of all his lovers and the children that were born from these relationships. Among these offspring resulting from infidelities were Apollo, Aphrodite, Persephone, or Dionysus, among many others. In addition to being able to manipulate lightning as weapons, this god could take various forms: humans, animals, and natural elements such as water or gold. When he wanted to relate with a mortal, he usually changed his form. For example, he chose to become a bull to relate to Europa and a swan to relate to Leda. Zeus didn't hesitate to use his powers to stay on the throne, imposing his will against the other gods of Olympus. And although he often delivered extremely severe punishments, Zeus was commonly seen as a just and prudent god, coming to withdraw numerous times from a conflict to meditate his decision before giving a judgment. Although for many he was a pious god, his explosive character made him sometimes exaggeratedly angry, as when he got fed up with human decadence and began to throw lightning at the earth during storms. What did you think of the life of this god? Write to us in the comments which characters from mythology you would like to see in the next videos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!